Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So my name is Samantha. Be honest with you guys. I don't have much today. I don't have much. Got a lot going on. I'm going to go visit with my parents. Help my dad figure out what's going on with his YouTube. We can't seem to figure out why they haven't sent him his money. Go figure, YouTube making it difficult on people to get paid. But I wanted to tell you guys, for the ones of you that get our newsletter, the new one's coming out today. It's amazing. This is the best one yet. There's going to be a section on herbal remedies, talking about how to make herbal remedies. We're going to discuss the World Economic Forum. We're going to discuss Melaleuca, the Patriot Trainer. Guys, there's so much good information. Look how thick that is. It's like a miniature book. But I am really thankful to Leslie. And I don't get to say that to her enough because I'm busy. I'm busy. Just so you guys know, starting this month, I have 2 entire weeks of training for the Montessori Academy that my church is starting. Now, all of you know I have a master's in education. I have 4 certifications, but here's the thing. I was trained for public and private education. I was not trained in Montessori. So I went like 2 weeks ago, got my CPR, first aid, all of that done, all my certifications for that. Now I have to focus in on my certifications for Montessori school. So Sam's literally going back to school for 2 weeks this month. 8-hour days, 2 weeks of them. And then we have the month of July, and then we fly out literally August 1st to Maui to be there, you know, for everything that's going to be going on post-fire a year later. But it's a great opportunity. I've been reaching out to these nonprofits. We're doing the pop-up houses, the nonprofits that are building homes for the victims, the fire victims, because I want to tour those with permission. You know, I'm not going to get arrested on Maui or upset people who've gone through a fire. So I'm trying to set up now permission to go and volunteer work days, for one. I want to go and I want to be an active tourist, so to speak. So I want to go and I want to help any way I can. I want to work at these facilities, but I also want to tour them so you get a bird's eye view of how they're expecting these fire victims to live a year later post-fire. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I did see that someone put in comments that not only is FEMA, you know, FEMA has pulled out all stops. Like, they're not giving any more money to the fire victims. They're also kicking them out of the hotels in June. We all knew that. Like, we'd all heard that already. So now you have no money coming in from FEMA, right? And you have no hotel to stay in. So I'm curious what they're going to be doing with these thousands of people, some of which are children and elderly and disabled people. Where are they going to put these people? None of this stuff is ready for them. Who knew, guys, right? Who knew that this would turn out to be like such a fiasco? And then, of course, we've got the trumped up charges against Trump. Whether you agree with that or not, I'm not debating that. You might not like Trump. I'm okay with that. Unlike some people, I don't think he walked on water. I don't think he's perfect. I'm not even necessarily convinced he's a born-again Christian. What I am convinced of, he's the best man for the job. Putting everything else aside, between Biden and Trump, Trump is by far the better person for the job. I'm not all about any DEI hires on here. I want the person best for the job. And that's Trump, folks. Out of what we've got to pick from, that is Trump. So I think sometimes people think I'm like some other people and I'll only vote for you if you're a Christian. Let me explain something to you guys. I went and sat under an amazing set of pastors one time that were doing kingdom business. It's like how you learn how to grow a business in today's world as a Christian. One of the best bits of advice that man gave the people sitting there was, he said, listen to me now. If you want to be the best in your industry or your field, that means you have to rub shoulders with those who are the best in the industry, in the field. And of course, I raised their hand. He said, well, what if they're not a Christian? He said, what if they're not? Get them saved. You should be the salt of the earth. You go pull knowledge from them and become the best in the industry, and then get them saved by the blood while you're there. That's the problem with Christians. See, we do it opposite. We look at an unsaved person that may be very, very talented in an industry, a field, whatever, and we go, oh, I can't take anything from that person because they're not saved. They're not a Christian. They cuss. They cheat on their wife. They this. Well, I'm not there to pull moral aptitude from them, folks. I'm there to gain knowledge, right? I'm there to gain not wisdom, but knowledge, like practical, usable knowledge. While I'm there, my spirit should be strong enough that I change the atmosphere around me, and that person starts to wonder, what does she have that's different? What is it about that woman that makes me want to know why she's always happy? Or not even happy. I rebuke that word. Joyful. Even when she's upset, she's still at peace. What is it? Ooh, go ahead, Wasp. What is it about her? And then I should do my utter best to see that person come into the fold of the kingdom. We cannot continue as Christians to trap ourselves in boxes where we are only rubbing shoulders with other Christians. They don't need you. They don't need you. They're going to heaven. They don't need you. The person that needs you is your coworker that cusses all day long. The person that needs you is the guy over there drinking away his paycheck on Fridays. Those people need you. They need Jesus. That's it. That's all I got to say. That's how I feel about that. So yeah, I want Trump to get saved by the blood. I'd love to see the man in heaven one day. I'd love to have those conversations during the millennial reign and for eternity. But folks, the reality is, I don't know if he's saved. And I don't really care. When it comes to politics, it does not bother me. He's the best person for the job. So let's quit splitting hairs with, well, he cheated on his wife, he said it. I've never heard him once say, I'm a Christian. What I've heard him hold his Bible up and say he believes in God. So just stop. Don't be those people. Don't be those people. Pray for his salvation. Be that person. All right? It gets old to see Christians box themselves in and refuse to step outside the box to get out here in the mission fields, folks. When I do classes on my form, I'm not asking people if they're saved. Okay, are you saved? Because you can't come to my class. No. Oh my God, are you transgender? I'm like, oh, no. You can't come learn from me because I don't agree with your sexuality. Oh my God, are you married to a woman and you're a woman? No. I don't believe in that. You can't come to my classes. No, I do the opposite. I open up my wisdom and knowledge to them, and I pour love into them while they're here. And all I talk about is Jesus the whole day. I mean, people leave from here, and I think that's the only word they learn, Jesus. You see what I'm saying? But when they come here, they're getting hit. They're getting some salt dumped on top of them. So stop boxing yourself in, Christians. Stop it. Stop it. Get out there. Be the salt of the earth. I love you guys. I had to go. My husband's home. Y'all heard him speed up. He's so bad. Love you guys. Talk to you later.